And now, your hosts, Mike Jarek and Juliet Huddy.
Welcome to another edition of Relationship 101.
Why am I so... Wait, hold on.
You're a giant.
Sorry. You look like a little mini guy.
Hey, when you're truly in love with your husband, boyfriend, wife, girlfriend, it feels like nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, that is until your partner opens their mouth and inserts foot.
Love. It involves all our senses. A look across the room, the tender touch of a hand, the smell of a certain scent, the sweet taste of a kiss, and the welcome sound of whispered words of love. Sometimes, though, there's a speed bump in our sensory behavior. For example, what if what your lover has to say doesn't exactly make your day?
The worst thing that my boyfriend can say to me is that my friends are cute.
Well, I would actually not want her to say that I don't ever want to see you again.
The worst thing my husband could ever say to me is, yes, that does make your butt look big.
So how do you react to these wretched remarks?
The worst thing that a guy can do that I've been dating is call me by his ex-girlfriend's name. I'm not Kelly, and maybe you should go back with her.
The worst thing my man could ever say to me is, honey, would you ever mind picking up the check? I think I would get up and slap the hell out of him across the table.
I think the worst thing your girlfriend or like your wife could say to you is maybe, I'm pregnant. Well, first I'd be like, is your mom Sarah Palin? So we could like hook us up with like a good wedding, because like, I'm broke.
Is there anything you never, ever want to hear?
Here to tell us what those things are, author of Lessons from a Girl's Best Friend, McKinney Hammond.
And author of Marriage and How to Avoid It, relationship expert Guy Bluis.
Hi, Guy Bluis.
He's single. Good to have you back.
Should we start with things you don't want to hear from your husband or boyfriend, okay?
Okay.
What's a good one?
Well, I don't want him to tell me to shut up because the game is on.
Oh. It's not shut up, it's just...
It sounds like shut up to me.
It does?
Yes,
because... It's the ninth inning.
Well, but I have something really important to talk about. And I know the game is on, but obviously what I have to talk about is more important than the game. So
nothing is more important than the game to a guy, though. At that time.
Football, right?
At that time. Football? Oh, no. At that time, the game is the most important thing. So the guy's like, oh, honey, 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 come on.
But see, a smart man understands that if he wants to hit a home run with his lady after the game is over, he better be able to call a timeout. Now, the way you can deal with that is you can ask me, can this wait until the commercial, because I want to give you my full undivided attention. That might melt me up, but if I say no, you better hit the TiVo.
Really?
All right, how about this, Guy? I'll tell you this. If Doug, my fiance, ever says to me, if I'm like, and he says, calm down, chill out.
Oof.
Well, that
it
sets
makes
me off.
crazy. It sets you off, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
I think you can't say that to anybody. I mean,
yeah.
It's just the worst thing to say to somebody because you know they're wound up. However, sometimes girls want to go over the details and over the details and over the details, and the guy's kind of processed it and said, honey, I've got the point. But they'll show, well, you've got a blank look on your face. It's like, because I understand. I don't need you to keep saying it. Of course, chill out or chillax or whatever it is the worst thing you can
Chillax.
say. Combine the two, you know, it's the worst thing you can say.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, you know, because chill out means what you're saying is not important to me, which goes to a deep place in a woman. But see, married men who are trained have this down. They go, yes, dear.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And some unmarried men have that, too.
Right, but
what should they do?
Juliet.
What should they do then?
You know, I think that a guy needs to rehearse this in his mind. Even if he's not interested, he needs to pretend he's interested. Because whatever that woman is going through is her reality at the moment. So he needs to make her feel like it's important and just listen.
You just like hug them, right?
Yes. Sometimes he doesn't even need to give an answer. She just wants to be listened to.
She hugs so hard that you can't breathe, so you can't talk. There is a method to her. Oh, here, I got one.
Right.
Okay, this is something you don't want your husband or boyfriend to say. Hey, your friend or your sister is hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most definitely. That is like so totally off limits. If you want the deep freeze, go ahead and say that.
Yeah.
You know, a woman sees guys that are hot to her all the time. But she will never say it to her man because she knows that his ego is deeply and quickly wounded.
Guy?
Sometimes guys don't get as mad about that comment.
If you say that, it's a slip-up, and you know it's a slip-up immediately, so you go, but you're hotter. And if if you say it about their sister or something, it's like, well, your parents, they just have such great genes. They produce these amazing, beautiful girls. Whatever you can.
What's the message for you? You want to go after the sister?
No, because women are highly competitive anyway. So you've planted a seed now in that woman's mind. You know, every time things aren't going well with you, does he want to go with my sister?
Yeah, or does he want to go with my best friend Susie?
Exactly.
With her cute little hair?
No, not that friend.
You see, she's bitter about it right now.
Hang in there when we come back. Things you don't want to hear from your wife or girlfriend. Plus, questions from the audience.
You guys have some questions. Fire them up. Welcome back to the morning show. We have relationship experts Michelle McKinney Hammond and Guy Blues talking about things you never, ever want to hear your wife or girlfriend say. Michael, you have somebody out in the audience?
Yeah, Pam from Michigan, right?
Yes, but I need to preface my question by saying that I am here in New York celebrating my anniversary with my girlfriends. Compliments of our husbands without our husbands.
Whoa. Where are they? They're in Michigan?
Yes, sir.
Working to pay for these trips.
Thank you. But it is very frustrating to work very hard at home all day, and then he walks in the door and looks around and says, "What'd you do all day?"
Oh. Yeah.
You have kids?
Yes, sir.
What do you do all day? That is a nasty thing to say.
Guy, you would never say that, would you?
Never. Yeah. Because I know what the answer would probably be. I had a date with Brad Pitt and I spent all your money.
Why does it insult you, Pam?
Because I worked really hard all day, even though it doesn't show.
Gotcha.
You know, I think that every woman in the country needs to stage a role reversal day with their husband. Leave them at home and pile on all the chores. Let that be the laundry day, cook dinner day, running the kids somewhere, and they'll find out without you ever having to explain what you did all day and gain a new respect for you.
Here's another popular one that people cannot stand hearing from their girlfriend. Honey, we need to talk.
Oh.
I learned that one the hard way.
I've heard that one.
The crowd,
As you say it, I begin to shiver because I know it's one of three things. It's either I've done something wrong, or I've done something wrong, or where's this relationship going, honey? Which is just...
What's wrong with asking that question?
Because it's just the killer. It's neediness, and people don't want to feel that... They don't want to be around needy people. You want someone who's strong and confident, and then you want to be around them. As a guy, you like a girl who just knows that it's all good. If I like you today, I'll probably like you tomorrow.
I bet Michelle likes to talk.
Well, I learned this one the hard way. I told a man once we need to talk, and he disappeared for 2 weeks. I don't do that one anymore. What I do is I set a love trap. I have them over for dinner, and while I have them captured, that's when I lay it on them.
Yeah?
But, you know, I have
set them up.
Yes, I've also learned over the years, though, to stay to the point.
Yeah.
You know, because men don't like confrontation, and they don't like rambling. Their eyes start to glaze over, and you completely lose them.
We don't like rambling. Listen to this one. I just thought of one.
So you need to have your points piled up, exactly what you want. And
Talks and talks and talks. It's the morning show with Mike and Michelle. No, I'm just kidding. Here's one. Do you know? Hey, honey, do you know what today is? Remember what today is? Oh, what is it?
I never asked that question, Mike, because I let them know like 2 weeks out what's coming up. And I have a list of things I would like because I understand that men do not have ESP and they need help with this one.
Man, you need to remember the anniversaries
but
and
we're
birthdays.
not interested in anniversaries and birthdays. You know, it's just not... I am,
in me,
but really, I mean, it's just one of those things that it kind of slips your mind. If it happens, there's a stock answer, which is, honey, you've ruined my surprise. I was going to do something later.
He's
That's so good.
And so that's what you have to do, is immediately, and then you take the day off work and you organize something so amazing that she actually believes you.
But I think if you don't set up rules in the beginning and help them out, you avoid setting yourself up for disappointment.
Set up traps and total manipulation. I love it. For more Relationship 101, go to our website, mnjshow.com. Thanks for your questions out there.